Francis, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, the party, I think, is pretty much underway now, and most of the guests are in the venue already. And one guest who's just arrived, and we know that enjoys a special relationship, is the leader of the EFF, the Commander-in-Chief, Julius Malema, who joins us now. Thanks so much for giving us a moment on this very special day. What does this celebration mean to you personally?
Well, we celebrate the fact that the architect of our democracy has lived to see the democracy of South Africa growing, maturing in such a way that it is even now in a position to produce other spheres of government which are not in the hands of the ruling party. So we think that Mama living amongst us, it's a good thing because she is really realizing what she fought for.
Tell us about the relationship that you enjoy with her, because whenever you speak about her, there's always this obvious affection that comes through.
Well, she's like a mother to me, and it is that type of a relationship of a son and a mother. And I've made it very clear the other time in public that we have a relationship that one cannot say no if she asks for anything. I would rather run to people like Dalimpof and say, go and tell her it's not possible, because I can't say it. Yeah.
When you first met her, and the legend had already been there, what was it like meeting her for the first time? And tell us a little bit about some of the conversations that you've had, and maybe she's encouraged you over time.
Well, we grew up in Mama's house as Kosa's boys, and we've always received lessons from her. She has always been there to guide us and to also discipline us, to deal with us in a manner that you will not repeat a similar mistake in the future. And when we met her for the first time, it was an excitement because more than President Mandela, most people could relate with her because she was with us when the leaders were underground, the leaders were in exile, the leaders were in prison. She kept the fires burning, and meeting her, you were like, this is a dream come true. And that served as an inspiration for many of us. And we are happy that we were welcomed in a home and were nurtured by her.
So this term, Mother of the Nation, doesn't come lightly?
No. Not just a mother of nation in the context of South Africa. In the whole of African continent, she's the most respected woman in the continent. She's the most celebrated revolutionary in the whole world. And during the apartheid struggles, Mama Winnie was actually known outside the country by a lot of anti-apartheid activists. She championed the Release Nelson Mandela campaign, made it more popular. She is actually made Nelson Mandela popular because she kept the name Nelson Mandela alive. And everything else that Mama wished for in her life happened. And she wished for the impossibles. I mean, she said South Africa is going to have a black president, and that president will be Nelson Mandela. And it happened exactly as she predicted. She was fearless in her character, and she inspired a lot of us, and she inspired the continent, and she inspired the world. She's a mother in a sense that when people think of giving up, and they look at her, and they are like, if she can make it, I can make it too.
What does South Africa need to know about Winnie Mandela as she celebrates her 80th birthday?
She's a very, open person with a good heart, and half the time she's laughing. Many people think she's this no-nonsense woman, and no, she makes a lot of jokes. We laugh with her, and it's very, it's fun to be around her. And you will not want to leave once you visit that house at Soweto, because it's homely, it's warm, it's homely, and it's welcoming. And the fact that she stayed in Soweto when all the revolutionaries left the township also serves as a source of inspiration. Some of us are beginning to look for sites in the townships because we want to follow in Winnie Mandela's footsteps.
Okay, we're going to leave it there, but thank you very much indeed for sharing your thoughts with her about this remarkable woman.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So that's the Commander-in-Chief of the Economic Freedom Fighters, Julius Malema, sharing his thoughts and some of the memories that he had, particularly when he was younger, about this woman who became his mother, not just for the party, the nation, but as he said, the continent as well. And we'll bring more from this remarkable party a little bit later on.
Peter and Dora live for us at the Mount Nelson.